I'm here with Alex Taub, Head of Business Development for Aviary, and Avaiary is a online image editing tool, and as well as other types of editing. And you're going to show me a new homepage and new API for photo effects, right?
Yep. So our old homepage is our. If you go to Aviary right now, you'll see this homepage. But what you'll be seeing in the next week is our new homepage, which you'll see. You'll jump right into our simple editor. You'll also be able to see our advanced apps, our photo, design, audio tools, our developer page with our simple API, our advanced API, and our server API, as well as our business and our education suite. Now what I'm going to show you right now is our photo API, where we've broken it down to photo effects and automated services. So one tool that we have is our auto correction tool, which you can apply auto contrast, auto levels, auto color, auto sharpening, auto red eye removal. And when you render the filter, what you'll see is that the red eye is removed, her face is a little clearer, which could be the difference between someone getting a message on a social networking site or a dating website. Some use cases could be, cleaning up photos on something like Craigslist or eBay. Mm-hmm. Now, in terms of our photo effects, we've got about 19 effects, which can be sliced up in about 25 different ways each. So one filter I'm going to show you is something called Beauty Farm, which if you go into random thumbnails, you can actually slice it up into 25 different ways. And when you render the filter, what you'll see is 25 different versions of that filter. And when you press each version of that filter, what it will do is it'll show you what sort of intensity, sharpening that you're using, so you can recreate that and add that to your site.
Okay, so can you show me some of the other filters? So the idea here is if you're a web developer with a photo app or a mobile app developer that wants to create filters like you see on Instagram or PicPlease, you can use this API and add those filters without having to do all the work.
Exactly. So if you want to create your own filter app, or if you want to add to your existing app, it's very easy. This is a filter called Badass. We've got other filters like comic book, which can turn your photo into a comic book character, which is very neat. And the last filter I want to show you it's actually not a filter, it's auto watermarking. So what's really neat is that if you grab someone's logo and you add it to the watermark, instead of having to build it in-house, you can just grab our API very quickly and add an automatic watermark on the bottom of your photo.
And there it is. And so the idea here is to sort of be like a Twilio for filters, for images?
Exactly. So we want you to think of Aviary as to photos as Twilio is to SMS, or Simple Geo is to location. We were kind of in an interesting position that we can actually build a photo API and power the web's creativity in photos.
And what are your scale limitations? Like, let's say I build an app and it's like as popular as Instagram. Are you going to be able to handle all the filtering?
Yeah, I mean, if you're, depending on how many calls, there's going to be, depending on the volume, we're going to have tiered pricing. But right now, for the beta test, it's going to be free, and we should be able to handle volume. But if you anticipate you're going to be getting millions of calls a second, then you should contact us.
Okay, great.